Welcome back to How Do We Purchase Property in a Non-Traditional Way? The last time we spoke, we talked about seller financing. This time, we're going to talk about assumable loans. What are assumable loans? If you've heard that your friend or neighbor has a property and they only pay 2.9% interest rate, wouldn't that be awesome to also obtain? Well, you can through an assumable loan. If a seller has a loan that is assumable, you can offer to assume their loan and pay the difference in cash. So if someone's purchase price, for example, is 500,000 and the assumable loan is 300,000 at 2.9% interest rate, for example, then that difference of 200,000 you can either A, pay in cash, B, get what's called like a HELOC, a second loan, which is possible to obtain. We have several mortgage brokers that we work with that assist our clients with that. And that interest rate might be a little bit higher depending on the rate at that time. However, that 300,000 is at that 2.9% interest rate. And then when the interest rates start to drop even more, maybe not down to 2.9 again, but at a feasible amount where the amount you're paying for the 300 and the amount you're paying for the 200, if the new interest rate for 500 is less, well, then you're looking at a great refinance option. However, in the meantime, you're taking advantage of the lower interest rate. Now, that sounds exciting, and let's sign up. There's a couple of negative parts about assumable loans, and one of them is the timelines. It does take somewhere between 45 to 60 days, depending on the bank that the seller is working with on their loan. I've recently just worked with one, and he was pretty good at getting right back to me on our questions and our paperwork. And if the buyer and the seller are both on top of things, complete the paperwork completely, it can move pretty smoothly. Now, on the HELOC side of things, that is a second, which works similar with the first. It's just that they are going to look at the risk of holding a second. So the property has to have some equity in it. With that being said, it is a great way to consider purchasing a property if you can't afford the current interest rates for the full 500,000. Look into maybe finding an assumable loan. If you have questions and you want someone to represent you in that, well, our team, the Fry team, and I'm Deanne Fry, and we have several agents here that will be glad to assist you with that. It is a process and it can be daunting, but we've got you and we've done it. So reach out to us at 623-748-3818 and we'll get you an assumable loan.